What's up, you guys? Your boy Chaz Customs, Custom Model Cars. Big shout out to everybody. Much props. Thank you all for your comments. Appreciate it very much. Got another model kit review for you guys, and this one's on the Revell Motor City Muscle Shelby Mustang GT350H. It is a 124 scale level 2, and it's a pretty nice kit. The H stands for the Hertz Edition, which means you can rent this car from the Hertz dealership or the Hertz rental place or something like that. So that's pretty awesome. It's got a lot of nice details in this kit as well. And on a scale of 1 through 10, I give this kit a number 7, due to the fact because it has some pin marks and some, in places where it shouldn't be. And I'll get into that in a little bit. And there's a few other things, but overall the kit is molded very well. It's a very nice detailed kit and great for any collection. If you're either a big Ford fan or a Mustang fan, or just like overall old cars like I do. So again, you can do whatever you want to do with this kit. It's up to the model builder, him or herself. So let's go ahead and crack this box open and share with you guys. Oh, first of all, before I do, here's a little information there. Box art there, the same, and then the built-up model kit right there. So there you have it. So let's go ahead and crack open this box and show you guys why this kit earned a number 7 rating. Okay, you guys, a lot of the parts were still in bags and everything like that, so I just took them all out for easy review. For right now, we're going to start with the instructions, which gives you a brief history of the car itself, some little information, and then more information here, including the paint guide. And it's got easy to follow assembly instructions, very nicely illustrated, showing where everything goes, of course. So typical Revell fashion. Okay, so this is pretty nice. As far as the decal goes, it comes with the wax paper. It's tucked inside of here. They're your Hertz Gold stripes. Just a little tip for you guys, you have to use microsol the ladies down or you're going to have a lot of issues. So just let you guys know. Don't know how much this stuff is, but I don't have any of my own, so it's all good. But there's a license plate. It says Hertz on there. So yep, pretty cool decals. Very nicely printed. And we're going to start off with the body, which is a very, very nicely replicated body. It's got the molded in front end, molded in rear end. It's got the nice little fins on the back, and you got this nice little round contour. Okay, there is a couple problem areas here. You have the flash or the molding here, and you got one on the other side here, as you can see. And then you got another tricky one to remove right about here where my thumb is at, or finger is at. So right there, and then you got one on that side. I don't know if you can see it, but it's there. There's one there. And of course the door handles, you can always remove those and get some from the parts box. You got to remove the sink marks that are in there, or you can cover it with flocking, your choice. But overall, there's just a little bit more cleanup here and there to do on the body. You do get molded in windshield wipers, which is another letdown, but it's all good. Here's the engine bay. You've got the molded in strut towers, of course. You've got your molded in battery and this little canister thing here. So, but very nicely detailed with the battery, but you can always remove it and make your own or add something else. It's all up to you. It's up to the builder. So, but overall, like I said, it's a very nice body. It's got the Mustang badging, and then the engine displacement right here, badging, of course. Yeah, so it's pretty nice. Okay, we're going to start off with this parts tree right here. A lot of things going on here. You've got your interior tub with the molded in door panels, molded in shifter plate, and a big letdown is the pedals. I really don't like molded in pedals, but it's all good. Can't really complain much. And you get the molded in rear seat and the rear deck. It's got the really nice carpet texture and a nice floor mat. I love the details in the doors. Door panels looks really, really cool. Very crisp and very, very detailed. So there it is. Shifter plate, you can always cover with bare metal foil or paint aluminum, your choice, and then carpet the rest of it. So moving on, here we have the dashboard, nicely detailed as well. Now you do get a gauge cluster, and I thought it was a decal, but finding out it is a chrome piece. So I'll get to that in a little bit. Got to detail it and everything. There's the air vent for the top of the dash. It's really, really nice. Here's your front and rear fascia. This is the front one and this is the rear. You need to clean up some mold release agent around the holes. There's your water pump right there. And then there's your armrest that goes into the molded in door panels in the interior tub. You have your washer bag right here. You have the backs of the seats and the front of the seats. Very nicely detailed and easy to add bare metal foil trim to the sides of it and everything like the original, like the factory. And then here you have your stock exhaust here, which dumps out here at the end. Got some nice tips. You do need to do a lot of cleaning around the catalytic converter areas and the other stuff here and there, and same with the water pump. So just your basic little cleaning to do. And then here on this tree we have the hood, which has got a nice opening functioning scoop, and then you got your hood pins here that are molded in. Really nice detail. It's got the molded in hinges, and then you got your detail, but here's the letdown, you guys. It's got pin marks inside of the details, and I don't know, that's going to be a little difficult to remove, but we'll see. And then you have the back of the, or you have part of the other half of the back seat. You've got a nicely detailed steering wheel, which you can detail it out by punching out those holes if you want to. Here's the other part of the rear deck here that goes behind this seat. And then you have these miscellaneous parts, which I have no idea what goes to, so I couldn't find in the instructions. You get your side body scoops, and you get your tachometer right here. So very nicely detailed stuff. Again, a little bit more cleaning and stuff, and just add your touches. But these parts, I have no idea what these are. Alright, you guys, we're going to move on to this parts tree now. Here you have the front of the radiator, the nice little detail inside here. Just a little tip, you got to mask this off so that way you can glue your radiator on without any issues. Here's the front part of it with the molded in horns. But you have these ugly pin marks here that you do have to grind down. I don't know why they include those in there. It's totally weird. You have your front springs here, really nice. And here's your front suspension, all in one piece, nicely detailed as well. And then of course you got your engine halves. You got the right and the left. This one's got the molded in oil filter, so nicely detailed on the transmission as well. So very crisp details, including the molded in engine mounts. And then here you have your rear axle assembly, which has got the molded in drive shaft and leaf springs. Very nicely detailed. It's got the molded in shackles on there for the leaf springs, or the clips that hold them together. And drive shaft looks pretty nice. The only thing I don't like is that the rear axle's missing the top half here, but they molded in here and stuff like that. So yeah, it looks like a half moon. So hopefully when this gets all put together, you know, you won't be seeing all that stuff. But yeah, other than that, the parts are really nice. And then here you have the last bit of the parts tree. It's your chassis here, very nicely detailed, as you can see. And you get your brake lines right there, and you get a little fuel line. Of course, you could take all those out if you want, or add to it, or whatever you want to do. It's got a lot of holes everywhere, so you know, pieces will fit together and everything like that. So nothing too much going on here except for your molded in upper A-arms, which you're going to have to, you know, clean up a little bit, like the little sink marks and whatnot. So, and you got to clean it up. Of course, you got your headers over here. Very nice headers, nicely molded. Your upper radiator hose, which needs a little cleanup. You got your manifold right here. You've got your starter right here, your radiator, and you got your side vent window pieces for the side of the car where the windows go, rear windows. You got your rear struts here, or springs. You have your pulley system. You got the backs of the wheels. You got your fan, distributor, and you have the center column here, or the steering column. Sorry, steering column. So very nicely molded, very nicely detailed as well. So can't go wrong with that. But again, you have to do a little bit of cleanup and to get things straightened out. And things that fell off the parts tree, the heads, which are really nicely molded, and then of course your engine brace, engine compartment brace, which needs to be cleaned up as well. And once it falls off, you got to figure how you're going to spray paint it. So, okay, here we have our chrome parts here. Of course, we have all of our rims got one already taken off. There's the gauge cluster I was telling you guys about. Very detailed, very nice. So all you got to do is just detail the inside of there. Here's the front grille, and then it's kind of like, it resembles like a tubular grill kind of thing. And then there you have your little lights, or your light bezels here, and then you got some more right in here. And you got your rear bumper, you got your front bumper, you got your air cleaner, your valve covers, you have the oil pan cooler, then you got the oil pan itself. Very cool that it's in two pieces. And then you have your carburetor, your Hurst shifter, and you have your well, the Hurst shifter is not the Hertz name, it's Hurst shifter. I can't even talk right now. Sorry, you guys. And these are the rear tail lights. These are the headlight bezels, your rear view mirror, alternator, and your miscellaneous little engine parts here. Oh, this is the mirror. Sorry, this is the rear view mirror, and this one, I think this is the brake booster. I'm not for sure what that is, but and then you got your little badging here for the rear end. So yeah, pretty nice parts, nicely chromed. Not a lot of flash going on. It looks really clean. So yeah, pretty nice. And then here you have your clear parts. You've got your rear window, you got your front window, and then you've got your headlights. Nice detail to the headlights. And then you've got the rear mirrors. And of course they come with these little pegs that are a pain in the butt, but what can you do, you know? So, but overall, oh, the side windows are molded into the front windshield, so it kind of wraps around and everything, which is really cool. You don't have to worry about, you know, gluing those in separately and stuff like that. So, and as far as the tires go, they're really nicely molded. It's got nice tread to it. Some flash here and there, okay, and sometimes you'll find on the side of the walls. The only writing that, the only stamping they have is right here. It says Michelin, as you can see. So it's very, very kind of hidden. Can't find anything too wrong with these wheels, except for it's got flash along here at the edge, then it's got around the side of the wall here. So but yeah, there's the other flashing right there. So but yeah, so that's it about it for the kit for the Shelby Mustang. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and hopefully you guys will make this part of your collection as well. So that's about it. Stay tuned for another model kit review. Keep your heads up no matter what through all the struggles. Keep hope, keep faith, keep up the great work. Keep on building those models. Keep doing what you're doing. Until the next video, guys, your boy Chaz Customs, and I'm signing out. Peace.